Hello, class. We're going to go ahead and do our note values now. This is on your assignment for this week. In 4/4 time, of course, I told you in our time signature video that the quarter note gets the beat in 4/4 time. So we'll get to that in just a second. But these are the note values in 4/4 time. And I've drawn the notes up here on the board to give you an idea what they look like. Of course, this is a whole note. That's what it looks like right here. And it's called the whole note. This is a half note. Looks like that. It's got an open note head with a stem. This is where your quarter note is. That's the note that gets the beat in 4/4 time. And then also, the last note I drew was the eighth note. And it's got a flag. Now, the eighth note can look like that. I'll get out of the way in just a second. Or it can look like this. I know that's not a very good drawing, but you can have a bar, too, there on it. Let me erase that and draw that a little better. So there you go. Your eighth notes can also look like that with one single bar. Now, as we go through this, I'm kind of explaining to you what the notes and how many beats these notes get. What you'll do, there's also a chart that I put in for you that'll be a reference for you on this lesson that I'll put up on Canvas for you too. It'll have a timetable on there, 4/4 time, and tells you what notes and rest. And we'll talk about rest in just a minute. But this is our note video. So your whole note gets 4 beats. Now, if I was going to play a whole note on the piano or sing it, if I was going to sing it, we would go ta. Okay, that's 4 beats. Or 1, 2, 3, 4 off. Or let me play it. 1, 2, 3, 4 off. Okay, that would be a whole note in 4/4 time, and that would take up the whole measure. That's why they call it the whole note. Now, half note gets 2 beats in 4/4 time. Okay, half note gets 2 beats. Now, if I was going to play a measure of half notes, it would require two half notes because each of these gets 2 beats. You've got 4 beats in a measure, so 2 times 2 is 4. So we'll have to have 2 whole notes to create a whole measure in 4/4 time. So, and let me go ahead and play that for you on the piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you would play it. And if you wanted to do 2 measures of half notes, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how we do it. Or if we would speak it, we go ta, ta. So that would be your half note, and it gets 2 beats. Now, you already know this. Some of you know this already, but quarter note gets 1 beat. And it requires 4 of these to create one 4/4 measure because there's 4 beats in a measure, right? So we have to have 4 of these because each one of these is worth 1 beat. So we have to have 4 of these to create a 4/4 measure. Let me go ahead and play that for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the next measure, and so forth and so on if you had just straight quarter notes in music. Now, eighth note's a little bit different. It takes 2 eighth notes to make a quarter note, so each eighth note gets half of a beat. We asked me, Mr. Woodhouse, how do you do half of a beat in music? But what you do is you just break it down and play it or sing it evenly across the beat. So instead of it being 1, 2, 3, 4 for quarter notes, eighth notes would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And so how you would play that, this is how it would sound if I played eighth notes. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how I've broken down those notes evenly across the beat, and that's how your eighth notes go. So this is these are your beats for your notes in 4/4 time. A whole note gets 4 beats, and that's how it looks. Half note gets 2 beats, and that's how it looks. A quarter note gets 1 beat, and that's how it looks. And of course, eighth note gets half of a beat because it takes 2 to make 1. 2 of these to make 1 beat. And then your eighth note can look either like that or it can look like that. All right.